Hello again everyone, you're here with me Dave on nzblokes.co.nz and we're jumping into this week's Game of the Week. We are taking a closer look at the recent release from CI Games in the form of the next-gen and PC-only release Lords of the Fallen. You play as Harkin, a convicted criminal. He has been sprung from prison by an ally named Kazlo in order to try and defeat a race of demons who have broken through to the human realm and are now wreaking havoc. Your character's facial tattoos are a physical mark of his past crimes, but they really serve little purpose other than to remind you that you're no real hero type in this game. Enemies are provided in the form of a demonic horde named the Rogar, which were banished from the realm long ago but seem to have made a bit of a comeback recently. Kinda like the mullet, but more flamey. They come in many shapes and sizes ranging from small and blind to hard as a coffin nail and hulking. Naturally, it's your job to smite them, and smite them good. To achieve this, you are given the choice of 3 character classes, the warrior, the rogue, or the cleric. Your class choice impacts what gear you start the game with and also which of your baseline skills receive a starting boost. As you go about smashing the demon horde, you'll build up experience points, but these do not automatically translate into increased stats. One of the more unique features of the game is that you must decide to convert your experience into either spell points or attribute points for Harkin. If you choose not to spend your XP points this way and hold on to them instead, your gamble can be rewarded by an increased chance of rare items being dropped by enemies. Be warned though, when you die, and you will die time and time again, you will lose any XP that you've not banked and you have a limited amount of time to recover it. Combat should be familiar to anyone who has played one of the Demon's Souls titles. Dodge rolls, dungeon crawling, and carefully paced hack and slash adventures await you. The lead designer for this game stated that he wanted players to experience going from a new, weak character into a full-blown anti-hero. And I've got to say that I believe that he has achieved that. Each stage in your journey will have you fighting progressively harder bad guys, and by the end of this game you'll be looking at the early creatures and wondering how you ever got killed by them in the first place. Now I'm going to be honest here, this game didn't grab me, which is a shame, because visually it's very pretty. I'm reviewing it on the PC here with everything cranked up to maximum, and it certainly is eye candy. There are some interesting gameplay elements, and generally speaking, it's all quite well put together. However, I've got to admit that I found the story to be particularly lacking, which is a massive shame. There has been a lot of time and effort sunk into creating this world, but very little is explained. It simply is the way it is. That can make it difficult to feel any kind of investment in your character, and there's not a lot driving you forward except for the promise of more death in the next boss fight. I also found the camera to be a little off-putting at times, and the animations for the characters to have the occasional quirk. Personally, I also had issues with judging distances between me and my enemies, meaning that I'd miss that first hit of a combo. That made it quite hard to land those big hits, and it did cost me my life on more than one occasion in this game. All in, this is a solid but not spectacular action RPG, which is light on the story and heavy on the eye candy and combat. If you pick it up knowing this, I suspect that you'll enjoy it a great deal. I found myself wanting more from the story side of this sumptuous but under-realised world, however, so for me, this gets a 7 out of 10. Thanks for listening, blokes. This has been Dave. What's up everyone, Dave here. If you like our reviews or think we could improve them, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to NZ Blokes to get all the videos as they hit the big bad interwebs.